there. What's the Red State Update? I'm Jackie Broll.
I'm Dunlap, and I guess y'all heard about this. Come out that the U.S. government wants to turn over security of some of the biggest ports in America over to an Arab company.
Yeah, I may not be the smartest man in business, big business like that, but to me that don't seem like the wisest decision.
Now, usually you hear security and Arabs, and the security is trying to keep Arabs from getting control of something.
You're mixing the one, both of them being the same thing don't make no sense to me. It just don't seem right.
No, we ain't saying there ain't no good Arabs. We know there's some good ones.
They're all, there's some good ones and some bad ones, but they're all different.
They're all different from us, hell
That's
yeah.
true, that's true. But, you know, good ones may be there working. You know, they show up to work, we're here to guard your port.
Got the lunch bucket.
Yeah, they're showing up, and then while they're sitting there working their first day, oh, here comes their cousin. And showed up, hey, ain't seen you in a long time. I heard you working here. Good to see you. Hold this package for me. I'll be right back and pick it up later.
That's true. You can't help who you're related to.
No, can't do
Now,
it.
I've learned that from experience, Jackie, because you remember when I turned 14 and I got my hardship license and they got me a job up there at Captain D's. And my daddy was living in town then, and he was drinking per usual. And I begged him. I said, Daddy, please don't come up here to Captain D's tonight and embarrass me drunk. And what do you think happened later that afternoon?
Yeah.
Here comes Daddy in, drunk as a skunk, fighting, causing a commotion. He took a pirate hat off a display, started wearing it around, started slinging hush puppies and slaw. I had to call the police on him.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they fired me, Jackie, and I didn't have nothing to do with it. They said, they bragged on me, said, you did a real good job that one day, but Lord, we don't know when your daddy's going to come back.
Yep.
And it's just like an Arab.
Well, you know, Arab, when they're working there, you know, hopefully it's the good ones. I'm assuming that's who they are. The good ones, you know, it'd be a lot worse than getting fired, you know what I'm saying? But the cousin, they don't know no better. Hey, the crazy Arab think, you know, well, I'm going to blow my family up. They blow themselves up, they don't care. I said, well, I'll see them in heaven.
Right, like they're doing them a favor. Get up there with them, all them virgins. And
yeah, so he won't be complaining about losing his new port job when he got like all them virgins on him. And
be busy.
I don't know if that's right. That don't seem right to me. It don't seem right at all.
Now, President Bush, he says this is a good idea to give it over to the Arabs. Now, and liberal media is all over that, like, oh, Bush, you hero. Now he's friends with the terrorists, you hero.
I wouldn't say he's my hero, but he deserves the respect of the office. He's Commander-in-Chief, President of the United States, and, you know, it didn't make a lot of sense. You know, he's always telling us to be ready, be prepared for terrorism, and, you know, we got a bunch of plastic and tinfoil down
Hell, in the cellar here, we're ready to go.
If something happens, we're ready. You know, we took his advice, but now that the Arabs in charge of the port, it's like, don't worry, everything's fine. Now, at first, I thought that seemed a little fishy, but then,
funny.
But then, when I looked, I said, don't worry, everything's fine. It's almost like he's looking at TV, wink, wink, you know, and so it make me think he probably got something up his sleeve.
Like he's playing possum, gonna sucker punch him or
He's
something.
gonna sucker punch them. They show up to work, good terrors, bad terrors, whatever. Well, if there's a bad one, they show up and here I am, guard the port, and Bush smiling, yeah, come on in to work. Yeah, that's right. And then just round them up, put them in vans and ship them to camps and whatnot.
Drop a net on them, throw them on a barge.
Yeah, don't judge old Bush too fast. You know, he probably, like I said, he got something up his sleeve.
Sitting on an ace. Something we learned a long time ago about President Bush, it's best not to question him.
Don't question him. Wait and see how it pans out. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised in this situation.
Well, hell, Jackie, we probably ought not be saying this in case of terrorists, somebody watching it, we'd probably just tip the whole scheme off.
I didn't even think about that. That's the way to start this over.
Yeah, let's just stop it.
Get up and start it over.
Can you?
I'm all